And hello, we're back, I suppose, to play more Hype the Time quest. And if you may notice already, this isn't how I left the game. And that's because, to be honest, these aren't the same save files. I accidentally deleted them really stupidly, like kinda but yeah, I've played up to where I am. It's pretty much mostly the same. I haven't really paid attention to my plastics or anything. And if you also notice, my armor's more repaired, because I did a slightly better job at avoiding bats. I know, the only time I actually dealt with these bats was off screen, and I have no way to prove it. I mean, I could have just stopped and got my armor repaired, and no one would know the difference. Some other things to note is the spells have changed. I currently like this setup the most. This spell was Focus Magicum, yeah, I really should be moving forward in the game while I do this. Focus Magicum Ring was really good against, those three-headed dragons. And it was kind of obvious that it was going to be. They give it right before the boss battle. And so, yeah. It's the same thing for how you're meant to use Ice against Rajoth. I kind of just didn't... none of that happened. But Focus Magicum Ring definitely... It does like a third damage to the big head. So it would have, like... It would have took fractions of the time. Oh yeah, and here's how you solve the puzzle. If you actually want to, you have to go from left to right on these tiles. But you can actually, if you really just want to get it done quickly and you don't really want to care, I mean, you could just run over it and jump. As long as you have health. And, oh gosh. How do I get up there? Not through there. There's a chest up there. So I'm gonna go through here. Get the chest type. I think Razzlekill told me about this. No, it's a blue potion. I'll leave a fraction bit else, I'll leave it there. For a chest so hidden, you'd think that'd put something a bit better in it. Anyway, it has been quite a long time since I was recording an episode. And I haven't played a Hype and recorded it for, gosh, ages. So I hope the audio is okay. And we need to get some beehives. And avoid those bats. All of those bats. Just run Hype. Now, I'm the feet. Whoa. Yeah, line up to get killed. Okay, fine. Yeah. There are some things I also learned about the game. Like, if I hold down the run button, I move this slower, so I don't actually have to, because normally I'd aim like this, and like, and it would go everywhere, but now I can aim and not have to do all these things. So, at least the deleting the saves files at least taught me something. So, I had my, kind of my moments of really messing up. Oops. There we go. Sure there's more beehives around here. Now, if I remember correctly, I can't get 100% of these beehives. Now, sign. Decide to say anything. Moticum Publicum. The Council of the Monk Scribes considers King Taskan the III to be its ally in the search for peace. Therefore, to help our Templars throughout the Civil War, the Council requests that the monks accept the presence of the King's Knights. They will be able to help us in the event of an attack by the enemies in peace. Yeah, I think an NPC last episode, or the episode before, was talking about the Civil War. If you remember from the start of the game, it was King Taskan the IV's era is at the end of the Civil War. Was that a beehive? No. Seeing illusions and beehives and... What? That happened? Hello, Sky. Stop dropping these things on me. Never run. Yeah, there's a beehive there, but is there a beehive on the other side? No. Yeah, I might not worry about getting all the beehives this time through, so I'm sure I'll miss some. I've also learnt one other game mechanic. But I'll show you that later. There's no beehives at all on this tree. Where the heck are they putting these beehives? I don't remember that there being that much of the forest. I mean, they often have to kind of recycle places. I really remember nothing about the era of Taskan the III. Taskan. My gosh, I'm seeing fake beehives everywhere. Though that one's a real one. How many do I need? 7? Oh, I've missed a lot. This is like 3 in here. No. But there's clearly one here. Otherwise they wouldn't have taken that out. Well, this place feels so empty with no one here. There's not even a lady out there. King Taskan the III. It's people, kingdom. Hope you've got people. Yeah. As always.
A strange night. Now I've seen everything. So where did you come from? Probably one of those secret passages. They're everywhere. Even our roofs aren't safe anymore. This civil war's completely mad. Still trying to carry on the war, Sir Knight? What folly.
Well, these guys are quite an optimistic bunch. I haven't spoken to her yet, have I?
Good heavens! A knight! You should make yourself useful instead of just wandering the streets. You can't enjoy a nice quiet walk in the forest anymore without being attacked by bees. If the knights destroyed the nests in the forest instead of fighting wars, things would be a lot better. Ha!
Okay, so she's not worried about the bees inside town, just the bees outside town.
Oh, these knights! They always have to be told what to do to be of service to anybody. They've got absolutely no initiative. And it's so simple. All they have to do is destroy the bees' nests in the forest. Ow!
Oh. I had initiative. I was destroying the bees. Before anyone even told me to. Nothing here. Why am I looking around? There's no bees in town.
I sense that you are a connoisseur. In wartime, people always need my services, even if my prices are high. Make your choice.
Whoa, that's fairly high for a red potion. But we've got quite a bit of money. So, I don't think I'll be worried, and I think I'll travel the usual way through this, mostly because you have to travel this way and there's no point going around and then coming back just to... Oh, no, stop looking for bees. If I run into a beehive that's obvious, then I'll know there's bees in town. But if I look for bees, there's lots of things to assume that there aren't bees in town. Chickens. Die chickens. No, no hype, no. Stop looking around hype. Sign? No, no sign. Who are you?
Go away! Go away! I don't want to be seen with a strange knight! Go away! Get away from me! Don't talk to me!
I'm totally gonna come back and talk to you every single time I go past. Now, how expensive are you?
Greetings, Sir Knight. I know you think my prices are high, but there's a war on, you know. And don't forget, fighting's your business, weapons are mine. For your information, my standard bolts come in packs of 30, and modern bolts are in packs of 15. Now, make your choice.
75 for reinforcing armor. I don't think mine's that damaged. Hype, you can... Yeah, you can live. It's got a bite taken out by wolves. Yes, wolves, not bees. Stop looking around for beehives. Why? It's... Ooh, interesting. Monitum Publicum. The king decrees that the personnel of the great laboratory sectors to be confined to quarters. This confinement will be effective until these people work towards the peace proposed by the King Taskan the III considers using science to further the war constitutes an offence against the people of Torras. The citizens would benefit more from their knowledge under a lasting peace. Anyone found to be sympathetic to the magicians will be interrogated with the aim of putting an end to the war as quickly as possible. Ooh. Okay. Well, I suppose he wants peace. Don't really know if he's a bad... that was never there before. I mean, who the heck just puts up a fence for no reason? Just to confuse me and make it things different and... Ooh.
You're terrorizing a lady! I hate knights! I hate war!
Uh-huh. Just checking you were truthful about that, you know? Not a secret knight sympathizer. One sympathizes with hype, everyone sympathizes with the magicians. Monitum Publicum. Taskan the III decrees that the men of the field of courage are to be confined to quarters until they abandon their warlike intentions. The king considers their desire to take power at the expense of public peace deplorable. Anyone found to be sympathetic to the cause of the field will be interrogated with the aim of putting an end to the war as quickly as possible. Oh, okay, now I'm starting to get it. Ooh, there's a button here. And what the heck does this button do? I want to push the button, but no. Okay, so the field of courage. So those people back in the inn were right. The magicians, they ended up going against the magicians of the laboratory, ended up going against the king, and the men of the field of courage went against the King Taskan II as well. So those people in the inn were right. They weren't just messing about and talking nonsense. Ooh, that did nothing. But I think we need to find these buttons around town.